They trail by 11. Morinchuk 3. Good! Timeout, Whitewater.
Good evening and welcome back to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. We're at the Arc for Illinois men's wheelchair basketball. We already saw earlier tonight the Illinois women defeat University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, and now we are set for Illinois men's basketball. Jason Liggett joined by 2018 University of Illinois graduate Kane Walters. And Kane, how have the men looked so far over the past couple of days?
They've looked okay. They did lose to SMSU yesterday, but they did pick up a win last night. So against Edinboro.
Earlier today against Edinboro.
Earlier today against Edinboro, but they lost to SMSU yesterday. They were upset about that one, but they got back on the right track, and they're going to try to pick up their second win of the day against their rival, the Warhawks from Whitewater. We'll see what can happen with that. It's also military appreciation for the men. Coaches are in shirts with camouflage on them.
Yeah, those are very cool. They kind of got the polo shirt, and it's a little bit of an off-white tan sort of color, but then in the traditional Army green, they have camouflage across the back shoulders and the Illinois flag, and we're going to have the presentation of the colors here
by the Illinois ROTC. And this will be followed by our national anthem. And as you can hear in the background, the band is playing as they are in full force tonight, and it will be loud in here once we get this one going. That was our national anthem performed by Maggie Ward.
So the presentation of our colors by the Illinois ROTC and the national anthem, and we are getting set for game time here at the Arc between the Illinois Fighting Illini and the University Wisconsin-Whitewater Warhawks. We appreciate you tuning in here on Urbana Public Television, whether you're streaming live on our Facebook or watching later on TV. Urbana Public Television is available locally on Comcast Xfinity's Channel 6 and 1096, AT&T UVerse Channel 99, and i3 Broadband Channel 6. You can visit our website, urbanapublictelevision.org, for more information. Jason Liggett and Kane Walters as we are set for Illinois men's wheelchair basketball. Earlier today, the Illini already getting a win, 64-36 over the Edinburgh Fighting Scots. Kyle Jankowski had 30 points, and that's a big game for Jankowski.
Yeah, he was getting a lot of easy looks down low, and we'll see if Illinois tries to establish inside here in this game. They're going to have a little bit harder time as Whitewater is a bit bigger than what Edinburgh was.
Well, we touched upon this at the start of the women's game earlier, where they play 4 10-minute quarters. In men's wheelchair basketball, it is 2 20-minute halves.
And Whitewater wins the opening tip. And first shot is a quick one by Joe Meyer, and he cannot connect. The Illini with the rebound. Now, they have it on the right side, Morinchuk. And now we're going back to Morinchuk on the right wing. He's looking inside. Jankowski can't connect this time.
Yeah, Jankowski had to shoot it right there as the shot clock was expiring. He did get a little bit of a good look there. He almost was underneath the basket. Made that shot a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. And there's a lot of pressure defensively by both teams early, as Brian Walford can't finish for Whitewater in close. Illini rebound it. Morinchuk throws it down low. Jankowski kicks it back out. Now out top. Morinchuk. Now Hotchkiss. Here on the left wing. His shot is short. A rebound by Whitewater. Meyer has it. He's going to fire again. This time he connects. He connects from long range.
Yeah, nothing but net there for the Warhawks as they take an early 3-0 lead. 18 minutes left here in the first half.
The Illini, quick shot at the other end. No. It's one and done here early for the Illini, Jason. Next quick shot from the Warhawks is up no good. Gabe Denbraver has it for the Illini. He looks inside. Jankowski cannot get it to go. Those are the type of shots he was getting to go that first game.
Yeah, real good pass there by Den Braber and then back outside, but Illinois not able to sink that one.
And Jankowski fell down behind the play. And with that, Whitewater gets an easy one underneath. And when we get a stoppage of play, I will discuss how it goes with players falling down and what the rules are on that. And we have a foul here, so that'll be a good chance for me to explain that. If the player falls down and the ball is behind them, they will stop play. If the player falls down, the ball is in front of them, play on.
And that makes perfect sense for a safety point of view. Don't want the player getting injured while they're already on the ground.
And Morinchuk hits 1 of 2, 5-1 early in the first half here. And we have a foul on the Illini. Whitewater to inbound underneath the basket into Wofford. Wofford shot up and good.
Wofford has those long arms and a tall body on him. He's
Yeah.
going to present problems for this Illinois defense tonight.
7-1, Whitewater leads. Now,
steal there from Whitewater.
Meyer chases it down for Whitewater. He cannot finish. Wofford there to clean it up. Put back, yes. Timeout, Matt Bushy. Matt Bushy's seen enough. 9-1, Whitewater lead. 16-19 on the first half clock. And he takes a full timeout.
Yeah, Coach Bushy had to call a timeout right there. You don't want this game getting too far out of your grasp early on here, as Illinois trails by 8, and Whitewater has just been sinking their shots, and Illinois really hasn't had too many shots that look that good. So
Yeah.
we'll see what they can do a little bit on the defensive side of things and to take care of the ball a little bit on the offensive side.
Yeah, we will see. They need to make some adjustments. A couple of their shots have been rushed. A couple have been good looks. Just didn't fall.
Well, and we may mention of the Illini marching band here this evening. And off the air, I know we spoke in between the games that they had a smaller version of the band playing for the women's game and now a larger version, and you can tell. That was pretty loud right there.
Yeah, it is pretty loud in here. Pretty large crowd, to be honest, too. We got a pretty good environment going. Cheerleaders are on the baseline. Illini shot, no. Foul inside. On Whitewater. And
so Morinchuk headed back to the line for the Illini.
Couldn't get the first. Second one. Up and good. 9-2, Whitewater leads. Some Illini pressure, but Whitewater is across. Now Whitewater goes down inside. Basket by 12, Jake Schaefer.
Yeah, good eyes there from Whitewater to go inside on that play, find the open man, and bring it back out to a 9-point lead.
Hotchkiss launched from the top. He couldn't connect from deep. It's 11-2 in favor of Whitewater. Now, Whitewater launches long. They can't connect. Illini with the rebound. Morinchuk has it. Now Hotchkiss. Now Morinchuk. Now down inside. Shot up and good.
So there you go. Good ball movement there from Illinois. Wait to find their shot, and when they find it, they're able to hit it. Let's see more of that.
Who was that, Jason? I didn't see. Was blocked from view on number.
I did not quite make out the number there.
Myers launching long. He connects again. That's his second triple already. 14-4.
And this Wisconsin-Whitewater bench really gets into it. We're sitting probably closer to them than anyone else.
Yes. Now Morinchuk has it. And he's going to throw it to Dan Braber on the right corner. His shot up, no good. And it's Whitewater basketball.
Good pressure here from the Illini.
And Whitewater was trying to keep Dago Sands of the Illini out. Meyer launched again from three. No good this time. Now Jankowski has it. Back to Morinchuk. Now Hotchkiss. Now Morinchuk. No. Rebound Whitewater. If you're the Illini here, you've got to start taking high percentage shots because they are just launching and getting one shot. And you can't give up second chances like that, Jason. Whitewater converts underneath, 16-4.
Yeah, Illini trail by 12 here with 13:20 left to play in the first half. They're going to have to get a run going. You mentioned those high percentage shots because right now they're a little cold.
And they're kind of forcing a couple things. And let's see if they can. Hotchkiss, long range, no. They're settling for long shots. And they cannot find it from long range. Timeout, Matt Bushy again.
Right, well, and credit to Whitewater. Their defense has been pretty stout here, but Illinois had a couple of good looks at the basket, but not able to connect on a couple of those. But I think you hit the nail on the head when you mentioned they've got to get the ball inside, got to try to hit some of those high percentage shots. Easier said than done, though, as Whitewater has a couple of long bodies out there, preventing Illinois from tossing that ball around too much.
Yes, there is definitely long bodies for Whitewater. And that's something that Edinburgh did not have this morning. I think that's why Illinois got their way so much with Jankowski inside this morning. So far tonight, they have yet to establish Jankowski. They've gotten it to him, but he has yet to convert. Meyer has it for Whitewater. He's going to get it down to Wofford, and Wofford, you cannot let him get that close. It's 18-4 as Wofford converts from the right block. Now, Morinchuk has it on the right wing. Now he's going to swing it far side Hotchkiss. He gets pressured. And they're going to call a foul underneath on Whitewater. Dan Braber has it for Illinois. He'll kick it to Morinchuk. Morinchuk back to the left side here. Shot from there was missed.
Yeah, Hotchkiss took that shot for Illinois and not able to sink it.
And at the other end, Whitewater converts from in close again. 20-4. The Illini have to find something.
They've got to get something going offensively. Seems like everywhere they go, there's a Whitewater defender so far. And that's what they're having issues with. They're only able to get these outside
Hotchkiss
shots.
finally connects. Left corner. 20-6. Whitewater.
They had a whistle right there. Looks like they're calling a foul.
Now, Whitewater inbounds, quick shot, no. And the Illini take it the other way. Illini have made some substitution. Hill and McNamara are on the floor. Talbot's on the floor as well. Now down inside. The Illini finish.
Yeah, it's McNamara right there. Champaign product.
Meyer throws a long pass. Now Whitewater has it on the left baseline. Shot up and good by Evans. Now Hill gives to Talbot. Now Talbot on the right baseline. He connects. 22-10.
And some worthwhile substitution there for Coach Matt Bushy as they've started to come alive here. The Illini have on the offensive side of things. They trail by 12. It's a 22-10 game. 10:02 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, and if you're the Illini, you can't make it all back at once, but you got to make strides. But here early, Whitewater getting the roll, Jason. They got the friendly roll on that last one. 24-10 now. 14-point Whitewater lead. Hotchkiss now back to Talbot. Right side. Now Hill. Hotchkiss. Down inside. McNamara.
Good feed right there to McNamara, and nice job just laying that one in. Finger rolls that one in for a couple of points, and now back to a 12-point game, 24-12 in favor of the Warhawks.
Meyer has it for the Warhawks, and the bank's still open this late at night.
Special Saturday hours, I guess.
Yep. 26-12. Whitewater leads.
Well, when we talk about Illinois has to do something offensively, they're going to have to step up on the defensive side of things as well.
McNamara been close, no good. Now Whitewater has it. They're going to drive in. Now kick left block. Shot from there is good. Could you see a number on that one, Jason?
I did not.
I could not see his number because there was a lot of people crowded in front of him. But at any rate, Whitewater leads this one 28-12. Now Talbot. Oh, he cannot quite get it to convert.
You'd hear a collective "oh" there from the band as that one didn't fall in. They were hoping for a three-point play.
Talbot to the line, shoot two. second one. No good. Empty trip for the Illini. Whitewater is now on the left side. Now down underneath. Shot from down low is up and good. 30-12 in favor of Whitewater.
Yeah, it was number 14 muscling his way in there for Whitewater and getting the basket.
And that is Drew Sells for Whitewater. We have a foul on Whitewater. Now, the Illini have it with Talbot. He has getting pressured. Now, Illini lose it. Turnover. Whitewater has it. They're going to come down the right side. And we're going to have them at least 2 substitutions again for the Illini and Kowski. Dan Braver and Morinchuk are all 3 scheduled to come in, it looks like. Miles Hill having problems right here at half court. Now Hotchkiss. His shot up off the window and good.
Very good movement there from Hotchkiss. Did it right in front of the hoop and just tossed that in like it was nobody's business. Still trailing by 16 is Illinois. It's a 30-14 ball game. 6:40 remaining here in the first half. Looks like the subs are going to come in that you mentioned. And the only one that was on the floor for Illinois, staying on the floor, is number 10.
Dago. And that has to do with the fact Dago is a Class 1. And that's another basket for Whitewater. But I'll go into the classifications for anybody that was not listening earlier. There's a classification system of 4.0 or 4.5 to 1.0. Your 5 players, if you add up their classifications, can never exceed 14. And the Illini have a handful of players that are high classifications of about, they have some 3.5s, they have at least 1.4, if not 2, and they have a 4.5. And in order to play them together, any combination of those, you have to play a Class 1 a lot of the time. And therefore, Sands doesn't get much of a break.
Yeah, and that's something that really adds in a totally new dimension if you're not used to wheelchair basketball and the rules. I didn't realize that coming into preparation for these games until I started looking online and then talking to you earlier tonight. And one thing that you don't think about in standing basketball that you see here tonight is how the coaches have to always keep that in their mind and do some quick math, really.
Yeah, you kind of have to have different combinations. You can't just always sub one guy for one guy. Sometimes you have to switch out 2 just to keep the numbers okay. Dan Braber has it for the Illini. The Illini trail this one 33-16, just over 5 minutes playing the first half.
Yeah, and you'd really like to see Illinois start to chip away at this big lead here. As
now the Illini get the long rebound. Next shot by them, no good. Evans with the defensive board for Whitewater. And we have a foul on the Illini. And looks like as soon as this is settled, we're going to have the substitution that we just had a few minutes ago reversed again.
Yeah,
With
that it will be.
With the exact same group that just came out, pretty much going in. The Illini have a lot of different options. They do have different options on their bench.
Well, one thing you see right here from coach is that as soon as those players came over to the sideline, he went right up to them and almost treated it as a timeout. He wanted to talk to them and explain why he wanted out there on the floor.
Yeah.
As the bench players came on.
Because the Illini need to change something. They are struggling. Now Hill has it knocked away. Talbot cannot chase it down. And now that's another Illini turnover. Evans has it for. And there again, McLemore went down, so that you can see what I was talking about earlier. The ball was behind McLemore. Therefore, play was stopped.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shot from the right baseline by Whitewater, no good. Rebound, Illinois. Hotchkiss has it. Right side. Hill. Back to Hotchkiss. Now we're going Talbot. Right corner. And he throws it away. Whitewater with the steal again.
There's been a couple ill-advised passes here this half for Illinois, but Whitewater really doing a good job of defending. It's just been a tough go for Illinois so far.
Now the ball thrown into the backcourt. Illinois chases it down. And now Hill has it. Back to Hotchkiss. He's going to fire a three. That's too strong. McLemore offensive board. Talbot with it. Talbot shot. No. And Whitewater's shot from the left baseline, no good. But they get the offensive board. Evans has it for Whitewater. Now, Whitewater's shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Talbot has it. He'll chuck it down the floor, intended for McLemore, and he cannot chase it down.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit too far in that inside corner over there for McNamara to chase that one down. The good thought process there, as Illinois really needed something to get them going, and a fast break would be just that, as they still trail here by 17. It's a 33-16 ball game. There's a three. So now it's a 20-point game, 36-16. Illinois down with 2:20 remaining here in the first half. It's been all Whitewater.
They got to make some headway here. They have subbed again. Passes have not been on the mark, though, for Illinois in this game. Jankowski down low. Cannot finish. Fight for the board. And we're going to have this 1-1 for Hotchkiss, Jason?
Yes.
1-1 front end, no good.
There's
Fight
going
for
to
the
be
rebound.
A big rebound there from Denbraber, yeah. That's huge for Illinois.
Now if they can convert. Then Braber has it out top. Morinchuk, right corner, fighting. Dan Braber out top. Morinchuk right wing. They gotta find something. Hotchkiss. Dan Braber gonna launch it. His shot no good.
Had to launch that one at the buzzer and had a decent look at it, but does not get it to fall.
Meyer again for Whitewater. No. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. And Illinois inbounds after a quick substitution by Whitewater. We are under meant to play in the first half. And Braber has it. Hotchkiss banks open.
Nice shot there for Hotchkiss.
36-18. Under 40 seconds to play in the half. If Illinois can play defense good this possession, they will get one more shot. Try to cut into this lead before halftime.
Yeah, we'll see if Whitewater allows that. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and whistle blown. Will be a timeout here for the Warhawks. 30-second timeout here. So 19 seconds remaining in this half. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. It's a 36-18 Whitewater lead. So Illinois has their work cut out for them as we head into the second half. You'd love for them to get a stop here and then score and at least get to that 20-point mark as they head into halftime.
Yeah, you would like that if they could cut in just a little more here, but because that if they could cut into it, they could either put it at 16 or even 15 if they got a three. So we'll see what happens. Turnover on Whitewater.
There you go. I didn't quite see what happened there, but
I did not either.
It happened right away, so plenty of time left on the clock for Illinois, 19.3 seconds.
Something about in the paint, but not 100% sure. Now, Dan Braber has it 10. Dan Braber goes to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss drives in. His shot up, no good. Whitewater can't get a shot off before the buzzer. So at the half, Whitewater currently doubling up your Illini, 36-18. We will have a 10-minute halftime. Then we will be back for the second half, and we will see if the Illini can make some adjustments and make a run at the Warhawks.
Let's hope this is a tale of two halves for Illinois as they are coming into the second half trailing by 18. It's a 36-18 Whitewater advantage. Jason Liggett joined by Kane Walters here on Urbana Public Television. And Kane, what does Illinois have to do to turn this one around?
They've got to work on getting their shot and getting their shot to fall. They settled some in that first half, forced some things, and could not find the basket when doing so. So let's see if they can actually get into their offense and find a rhythm.
And we hear the bench already leading the ILL-INI chant, so perhaps they're trying to get the crowd into this one, a little bit home court advantage for the second half.
The Illini start with the basketball. Morachuk. Now, Gabe Denbraber from the right block connects. 36-20. Good start for the Illini.
Nice shot from Denbraber. Nothing but net there. Need a few more like that.
And now Whitewater can't finish at the other end. Jankowski with the rebound. He's looking ahead. He finds Morinchuk. Willie has it. Trying to find some help. Morinchuk. Denbraber has it. Back to Morinchuk.
5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Morinchuk for three is good. 36-23.
Well, there you go. I started to worry about the shot clock, and he proved me wrong. Nothing to worry about there. He hit it from downtown.
Meyer tries to answer. Cannot. Fight for the rebound. Wofford is fouled on the forward.
So Whitewater going to inbound it from underneath their own basket. They get it Wofford right away.
Wofford holding it high. He going to go off the window. No. Denbraber with the rebound. Denbraber has it. He'll give it to Morinchuk on the left wing. Willie's trying to find somewhere for it. He cannot. He gives it to Denbraber, who can't find anything. Now they're going to swing it to Duffy. Duffy's shot no good. From the right baseline, a rebound to Whitewater. Wofford has it for Whitewater. Now we got something underneath.
Yeah, it looks like Dago was down underneath there, so they blew the whistle, allowed him to get back up.
Yeah, that was out of my current line of sight, but there again, he was in front of the ball, so they're going to stop playing no matter where it's at as long as it's in front of the ball. Wofford cannot finish. Denbraber with the rebound for the Illini. The Illini clear it. Denbraber to bring it across. Now Morinchuk. He's on the right side with it. He's going to come right wing. Now looking baseline. Duffy can't finish. Fight for the rebound. Morinchuk has it.
Big offensive rebound there for Illinois.
And if you're Illinois, you got to get something out of this. Duffy, his shot from the baseline is good.
Well, at first you don't succeed, try again. Duffy hits it.
36-25 with just under 17 to play.
Another player down there for Illinois, and
they called a foul as well on that. Meyer cannot connect for Whitewater. The Illini.
They're looking to cut this one down to single digits.
Yeah, they are looking for single digits right here. Let's see if Jankowski can get it. Oh! Almost got the and one, but instead he will go to the line for two.
They say that foul is not on the shot. It's on the baseline. So he's not headed to the line.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, I saw the two referees conferring back and forth with one another there, and that's ultimately what they decided. So Illinois basketball.
Morinchuk. Duffy. Jankowski. Morinchuk. Right side. Morinchuk. His shot, no. Rebound, Whitewater. But the Illini get back in transition. And what do we have?
Looks like Duffy got called for the foul there.
Duffy with the arm, I think. The crowd did not like that call in particular, Jason.
No, they thought he got all ball there, was going for the defensive play, but ref's a little bit closer with the better eye, and they call a foul on Duffy.
Evans connects with the bank from the right baseline.
So they extend their lead back to 13. It's a 38-25 ball game. Just under 16 minutes left to play here in the second half.
Morinchuk, Denbraber, Duffy, baseline, in and out, no good. Rebound, Whitewater. Whitewater is now here on the left side. Wofford inside. You can't let him get that close. They push it back to 15.
And Illinois calls a timeout here. They want to talk things over. Looks like a 30-second timeout.
Talk things over and get subs in. Looks like we're going to see Talbot and McNamara and Hill possibly.
Well, and one thing that you alluded to is you can't leave Wofford open like that and get those shots. When Illinois got on their run early in this second half, it's because Wofford was missing his shots. He had a couple of those shots that he just squared up with and did not connect. I think even 3 of them, in fact, that allowed Illinois to really get back in this ball game and breathe a little bit of life into the arc here. So they're back down by 15, but certainly seems more manageable. They have a little bit more life in them in the second half than they did all of the first half.
Yes. Hodgkiss with it across the timeline for the Illini. Whitewater with the steal, though, and the finish at the other end. Back to a 17-point game. If you're the Illini, you got to stop the bleeding here. Hodgkiss has it knocked away. Talbot now with it.
Yeah, more aggressive defense from the Warhawks here. That's a good look there by Miles, just not able to connect with it. Had the right idea. If he would have hit that, would have
Meyer, no. Rebound, McNamara. And what do we got?
Going to be Whitewater basketball.
That was a quick substitution. Now we move back to what we had here just a second ago.
Yeah, it almost seemed like Denbraber was calling for subs there. I don't know if Coach just let him have the call or motioned for him, but he was the one yelling at the referees that they had some subs to get in.
Yeah. Myers launching from 3, and he hasn't been able to find the range for a little bit, Jason. Now Duffy sends it off to Morinchuk. Why did I turn it over again? That was the problem in the first half. They got to stop turning the ball over. Shot short. Chased down by the Illini. Morinchuk with it. He's going to push it up court. Now he'll pull back. Now Jankowski. His shot up and good. 42-27. Just under 14 to play.
When you really love to see Jankowski get on a roll as he was this morning when he scored 30.
Ah, come on. They get the steal and throw it right back to Whitewater, and now Wofford's going to the line for 2. Foul on the Illini.
think that might actually be 23 for Whitewater out there, had a shot on that.
Ooh.
When they get down low there, they're both kind of the big bodies for
They
Whitewater
are.
with those long arms.
And there's a bunch of bodies in between them and us.
Yes, correct.
At any rate, that's Glatchik then at the line for Whitewater. It's 44-27. He comes out after the free throw, and he's hauling random stuff.
I think some of the marching Illini were giving him a hard time there at the line, trying to distract him. To no avail, though, as he hit that second one.
Yeah.
Hit them both.
Then Braber, Morinchuk. Duffy, no, but rebound Jankowski. Then Braber, Morinchuk. Morinchuk underneath, count it, and the foul.
Big time move there from Morinchuk. Chance to get a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Willie at the line now. And Morinchuk can't get it to fall. From the line. Whitewater gets the rebound because Illini had already went back. They kept people off the line. But Whitewater with a quick shot, no. Illini with the rebound. They're going to get it across half court. Morinchuk has it on the right side. Now out top. And then Braber is fouled.
Dan Braber inbounds this one to Morinchuk.
Yeah, and Morinchuk trying to go down the right corner, cannot. Has to reverse court. Now Duffy from the corner, no.
Yeah, Duffy hit a shot like that earlier in the game when he was wide open. A little bit of defense there, but
that's
not
the
able
one
to make
he
it
likes.
2-2.
That is his shot. There from the baseline. Either baseline is Duffy's shot. He likes those little short ones from the baseline. And the band is trying to get this crowd into it as we have a 15-point game, but we still have 12 minutes to play.
Yeah, still plenty of ball game left, and as we saw as this second half started, that Illinois can go on a little bit of a run and fully capable of getting those defensive stops and turning things around on offense. Yeah, I'd love to see them do that rather sooner than later, but you got 12 minutes.
Yes.
So use it wisely, I suppose.
The Illini, let's see if they've got another run in them, Jason. Let's hope they do.
In this weekend on a positive note here.
Yeah. The Illini break their huddle. Warhawks finally break theirs.
Illinois won their lone game yesterday, the men's that is, 54-44 over Auburn.
And,
excuse me, and they lost, sorry. I didn't read the first score that you were telling me about. SMSU defeated Illinois men 65-43. So they went 1-1 yesterday. They've already won one here today, 64-36. Over Edinburgh.
Now, Dan Braber is fouled again. We have another Whitewater foul. If we keep going, we're going to be in the bonus here pretty quick here. Got to be close.
Well, that would certainly be advantageous to Illinois to get back in this ball game, able to score points when no ticks are coming off the clock.
Hotchkiss from the left baseline. He connects. 31-46. Just over 11 minutes to play.
All net on that one from Hotchkiss.
For the Illini, you need stop, and they got one. Now let's see if they can convert it this end and cut this lead down. Kyle was rolling backwards on the shot. Not the best way to take that shot, and he misses it.
Yeah, I think he wanted a little bit of a distance between him and the defender, but
he was rolling back a little too hard, though. They're going to call 44 Whitewater for the charge, Jason. And it's going to go back to the Illini. Morinchuk has it. Willie is going to spin with it. Back to the right wing.
And Jankowski called for that one. It's going to be Whitewater ball here. 10:19 remaining in the game. Whitewater's up on Illinois by 15. It's 46-31. And looks like they're going to bring a sub in. And Miles Hill is coming in. And he's coming in for Kyle Jankowski. So Jankowski gets a rest here. With 10 minutes remaining in this game.
Yeah. The Illini are small right now, though. Small lineup for the Illini. And Whitewater hits one from the left baseline. If you're the Illini, you got to get a bucket here. Hotchkiss with it. He's got pressure. Now to Braver, now back to Hotchkiss. Now, then Braver to Hill. Hill's shot no good. Rebound, Whitewater. 9.5 left.
We're seeing a lot of crashing of chairs out there.
A lot of crashing of chairs. And for those, in order to not get called for a foul, you have to use the big wheel of your chair to stop them. Now, the Whitewater could not convert, and now the Illini have it. Hotchkiss. He's going to go inside. Morinchuk. And he's fouled. That has to be, that's a lot. That's been a lot. I'm not sure how many team fouls. This is an automatic shooting foul, though. He was in the act. And did he convert both or just one there, Jason?
He got both of those.
So he gets both. That's good for the Illini. You get 2 points with the clock stop, but you got to get some stops on this end. Shot up by Whitewater, no good. Rebound, Illinois. Morinchuk gives it to Dan Braver. Dan Braver gives it to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss circling to the wing. Now back to Dan Braber. Now Hodgkiss, right wing. Dan Braber out top. Corner, Miles Hill connects.
Hill knocks that one down to make it a 13-point game. Illini trail
48-35. They're going to have to get some more stops if they want to get back in this.
Yeah, just under 8 minutes remaining in this one. So it's not just to score a bunch of points. You're also going to have to hold the other team to what they have. And they did on that round.
And it'd be good to get a couple. We're going to have 1-1 here. Is that what they just said? We had a foul on Whitewater, and it's going to be 1-1.
It will be 1-1, yeah. You were right.
This is a big deal here because this develops with 7:34 remaining. Whitewater has 17 fouls. Morinchuk back to the line. He knocks down the first. 48-36. Second one on the way and good again. 48-37. Whitewater with the basketball. They're going to send it to the left corner. Myers shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Dan Braber. The Illini look to cut this to single digits. They trail by 11. Morinchuk, three, good! Timeout, Whitewater.
Big time shot there from Morinchuk. He's fired up. The crowd's fired up, and rightfully so. Illinois has trimmed this one down to just an 8-point game. It's 48-40, 7:03 remaining here in the second half. And here comes the marching Illini.
The crowd is back into this. That was a huge shot by Morinchuk. Big three. It is single digits. We still have 7 minutes on the clock. Anything could happen.
Well, and you also have to remember that the Warhawks are already committed enough fouls to where Illinois is shooting 1-1 the rest of the way. That's going to be big.
Very big. Could come into play. Could come down to Illinois hitting some free throws.
Well, Morinchuk threw up that three like he knew it was going in no matter what.
Well, and he was cold in the first half. He had trouble in the first half, but he's starting to find his stroke here late. And it is getting loud in here, Jason. The band's stopped and the crowd's still pretty loud. It is getting loud. Let's see what happens. Meyer with it for Whitewater. He has pressure. Tipped. Controlled again by Whitewater. Meyer has it in the corner. Shot from there. Off the backboard, no good. Dago stands with the rebound. Morinchuk has it. He'll give it to Dan Braber. Dan Braber's going to bring it across the timeline. Morinchuk on the wing. Now out top. Now down inside. Duffy shot up, no good. Rebound, Whitewater.
And that gets Whitewater's bench
fired up. We got an aim one here. Not sure who they called for that. Was that Willie or was it Jankowski? It was something with a 5, but I'm not sure which one. As these guys are wearing some different numbers because they're wearing a little bit different uniforms this game. That's no good. And so the Illini trail by 10, just over 6 minutes to play. Dan Braber throws it down to the corner to Duffy. Now back to Dan Braber. Dan Braber goes for Morenchuk. Willie's gonna fire. His shot no good. Rebounded by Whitewater. Now Meyer has it for Whitewater. He'll fire, and that time he connects, but that time for only 2. It's 52-40. 5.5 remaining.
Illinois made that run. They need to score on this possession.
They need to make one more run. They got time for one more run here. Let's see if they can do it. Morenchuk. Trying to get around the corner. He's fighting with it. Denbraber.
Good defense there from Whitewater.
Instead, they get a steal by Whitewater. We are 5 minutes remaining. Shot inside, no. And Duffy to the line. Duffy's at the line, shooting 1-1 for the Illini. Gets the friendly roll on the first. He will get one more. Oh, in and out. No good. So he gets 1 and 2. We're just under 5 minutes to play. Down by 11 are the Illini. And the bank's open this late, Jason, for Whitewater. Now the Illini inbound and Braver.
Illinois having some trouble getting some stop on the defensive end of things.
Now Morenchuk around the defender and up and in. He'll cut the lead to 11. Just over 4 to play.
Yeah, good movement and route there by Morenchuk to get to the hoop and get the basket.
3-point attempt by Meyer, no good. Rebound Illini. They need to get a quick one here. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to play. Morenchuk short. Whitewater with the board. Wofford down inside the pass. Shot up, no good. Rebound Morenchuk. He's going to get out of there with it. Now Morenchuk, right wing. And fouls going on Whitewater, I do believe. Yep. Whitewater, Wofford. And
it's going to send Den Braber to the line there. 1-and-1 opportunity once again for Illinois with 3:22 remaining in this one. They trail by 11.
And that's going to be the 9th team foul, I do believe. So after this trip, everything is 2. Could not convert. Whitewater has it on the right side. We got a foul underneath as Wofford went up. .3:11 left. Wofford to the line for Whitewater. First one, no good. Second one from Wofford. And he got the friendly roll. 55-43, 3-11. On the clock, then Braver. Talbot. Talbot has pressure. Hotchkiss, 3, no. Rebound, Wofford for Whitewater. We have a foul before the shot on the Illini.
Yeah, it's going against Jankowski there.
And this is 1-1 for Gladchick. And he hits it.
Hits it and points to the marching Illini there as they were trying to throw him off his mark, but to no effect.
Second one. And he gets the roll. 57-43. 2:45 left in this one. Jankowski. Now Morinchuk. Now Duffy. His shot, not quite. Under 2.5 to play in this one. Meyer with it for Whitewater here on the left side. Now down inside Wofford. He'll put it up and in.
And we're going to have some subs coming in here for the Illini as they trail by 16 again. 59-43 game. 2:12 remaining here in this one. Jason Liggett alongside Kane Walters, 2018 graduate of the University of Illinois. We're at the Arc for men's wheelchair basketball. We appreciate you tuning in, whether that's streaming online our Facebook at Urbana Public TV, or you're watching later on Urbana Public Television, Comcast Xfinity's Channel 6 and 1096, i3 Broadband Channel 6, and AT&T UVerse Channel 99. You can find out more about UPTV by visiting our website at urbanapublictelevision.org.
Yeah, the Illini made a run here, but then the Whitewater made a run of their own, and that's almost put this game out of reach.
Absolutely. So Illinois trimmed it to an 8-point game, 48-40, and then Whitewater went on an 11-3 run since then.
And we have Miles Hill, John McElmana, and Talbot on the floor, and Dago Sands, and I cannot see who the fifth. Oh, the fifth is Hotchkiss, who puts it up off the window and in from the left baseline.
And Illinois trying to apply some pressure there. Miles called for the foul.
It's a double bonus now.
Well, it looks like Illinois is going to bring in their subs again. So.
First shot up and good. It's going to make it 45-60 in favor of Whitewater. Yeah, Duffy's back on. Morinchuk back on. Second one up and good. He got the friendly roll. Then Braver's back on. Morinchuk with it. Then Braver, he's going to look at the three. Nope. And Whitewater back to the line. Glotchik will get 2. Shot up and good. First free throw is good. He'll get one more. Second one good again. Now Morinchuk has it. He's going to give it down low. Turnaround shot by Den Braver up and good.
Yeah, it was a good feed there to Den Braver, who is headed straight to the basket. Now a 63-47 Whitewater advantage here with just 1:18 left to play in this one.
And we have another foul.
Yeah, Illinois elects to send him to the line again. Intentional foul there to get the ball back.
And it's
I imagine
Meyer.
That's got to be close to the last time they'll do that in this one, with just a little over a minute remaining.
Well, and I don't think very many of these guys have very many more fouls they can even give.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're getting close to some people fouling out, which then could get complicated. So, second one up and good, 64-47. In favor of Whitewater. Morinchuk going to be fouled by Glotchik. Why? I'm not really sure on that one. But that's going to put
Well, you mentioned that you didn't know why, and now I hear their coach saying that was a bad foul, so he must not have known why as well.
Yeah, there was really no reason for it. Even though Morinchuk missed both free throws, he's even saying still a bad foul. Because, yeah, at that point in the game, there's no point in fouling him right at the half-court stripe, especially when you know he's going to get 4 free throws. Or 2 free throws because you're already in the double bonus.
Yeah, Den Braver called for that latest foul for Illinois, and he sinks the first one at the line.
Glotchik gets a second one. It's short. Rebound, Wofford. His putback attempt, no. Duffy has it for the Illini. He gets it up to Den Braver. Den Braver gets it to Morinchuk. We are going to be 1 minute to play. 3-point attempt, no. Fight for the rebound. Chase down by the Illini. 3-point attempt, again, no. And yet we have another Illini foul. Yeah, I'm like you. I thought the fouling would stop by now. I mean, you're down by 18 at this point. 50 seconds.
Down by 18 with 50 seconds. At some point, you just got to face the music, unfortunately, here for the Illini.
And
still showing some fight late here, though.
Second one, up and good. It's going to make it a 20-point game, 67-47. And we are in the last few things. Duffy decides he wants to see if the bank's open, and it is.
Yeah, long shot there from Duffy.
He hit the three. That will make it 67-50, even though they haven't changed the scoreboard.
They have not, but you are correct. That would be the official score there. Should be 67-50 down there.
Yeah, that. Now Whitewater has it on the wing. Now Wofford down low. Now Evans now to the wing. Shut up, no. Rebound, fought for. Whitewater will control it, and they will dribble it out.
And that'll do it here at the Arc. So Illinois showed some fight in this one, came back a couple of times, got it down to an 8-point deficit. It was 48-40. But the final of this one, as Whitewater proved to be too much, 67-50.
Yep, 67-50. Game did get closer a couple times, but they started off the game cold and couldn't recover.
Well, so that'll do it for not just our coverage here this weekend, but the weekend in full. Kane, I appreciate having you along tonight on Urbana Public Television, and I know Illinois Wheelchair Basketball appreciates all the work you put in both days here at the University of Illinois, driving over from Indy and spending the weekend here and giving your time is certainly appreciated, and all your expertise that you've kind of taught me the game of wheelchair basketball here tonight live in front of all these people, so I appreciate that.
Yep, and I'm hoping that our audience was able to learn from it, because it is a little bit different than stand-up ball, but it is a very fun and entertaining game to watch, and yeah, I had a blast doing it.
All right, well, thank you very much. 67-50, Illinois lost the final of this one. We appreciate you tuning in on Urbana Public Television.